He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that has left him in a heap. And he was quick to react. Rudiger. Camavinga. Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Opts for safety. That has not gone well. Endrick. He's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that is out of play. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he was alert to it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior. Foot in. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Parejo. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball! He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Valverde. Endrick, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Valverde could try cutting inside here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Olmo. Koundé. In towards the back stick. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Camavinga. Now, oh, they could be caught out here. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ronaldinho, ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this. Dani Olmo. Ronaldinho. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Ronaldinho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Xavi Alonso. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! Strokes it back, and it's Ronald. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now he's got space here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Ronaldinho. And it's Camavinga. No, again there's no way through.
2 minutos de descuento.
And he plays one through. Camavinga. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, shooting chance! And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde. Koundé. Now it's Valverde. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Valverde chips it through. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So that's got things underway.
Well, when I look at a team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this team sheet for me is El Leon.
Oh yeah, the Lion, Rafa Marquez, a genuinely fearsome defender.
And a very nimble-footed player too. I mean, he can pass a ball properly.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's come...
And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Just skips past his man, shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Look at the space here. Chance! Sticks it away! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Al Kubasi purring. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, already it looks like game over, and we've hardly begun. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Rafinha. Foot in. And the pass is intercepted. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Azar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Balde. And it's Balde. Eric Garcia. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it. Big chance! And he hits the net.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So is this the start of a comeback? Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona finding their passes. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. And he's in on goal. Aimed beyond. Decent chance! It's a goal! And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Yamal! Has fallen kindly here. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way past. Traoré. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
It's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Dani Olmo. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, nice touch. Look at the space here. Camavinga. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Now it's Owen. And this is Griezmann. And he's surging through. He's through, it's one-on-one. And he shoots! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Owen is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Koundé. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Davids. Out towards the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Koundé. Now it's Griezmann. He is through here. Now can he find a finish? Zubimendi. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Koundé. Oh, good take in a good area. And Messi! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that was vital.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way. Messi! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Some really good ball movement. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defender.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
That is good alertness. The most accurate pass. Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, I can understand.